Hello, this is Cheyenne, otherwise known as Quills and Spells, and welcome to the very last video in this series thing that I'm trying to do. So, I've been taking the time to do commentary on all of these little speed paints for the last couple of videos, just because I thought it would be fun to just talk about the things I'm trying to do with this, to sort of give better context, and hopefully this has been a fun experience. And I'd like to end this off with Regina, my beautiful girl, being unnecessarily angry because of plot reasons. So, for those of you who don't know, Regina is an original character of mine. She actually shows up in a Dungeons & Dragons podcast that I'm doing called Tales of Familial Eternity. You should definitely listen to it. It's a lot of fun. And Regina gets to be like a cute little queen, which really fits into the whole, like, her being a little bit spoiled but generally good-natured type of vibe that I generally go for her. But for this, I'm really just focusing on, like, on the sort of AU idea of her being interjected into, like, a different podcast called The Adventure Zone. Also good. Also listen to it. Links in the description. And this is like the tail end now. The very, very end of this, of the events that Regina gets tossed into. And she's angry mostly for, like, plot-related reasons. I'm not gonna get too into it just because of spoilers, but it's very, like, your typical end of the world type scenario, and it's time to fight. It's just time to fight. She also has, like, a little bit of personal baggage that she's gonna have to deal with for this particular part. I will stop my conversation real fast to say that is a cute ass skull, and I decided to do it that way because she's obviously had, like, this skull bracelet necklace thing that's been sort of appearing this entire time. But that is a fundamentally different type of skull than the cute little one that she has on her outfit. So I thought it was important to make it look different, even if it was just marginally different. But anyway, getting back to, like, the context real quick. So Regina is mad for this, not just because this is, like, the end of the world type situation and she has to fight, but at this point she had realized that she was made to lose something very, very valuable to her, and she only just got it back, and is only now in a position where she can fully understand what she lost in the first place, and it's very, very aggravating to her. This isn't the type of situation that she's gonna burn a bridge over, but, like, she's allowed to be pissed about it for a little bit. It's gonna take her some time to get around to it. And I think that's enough context. You'll fully grasp it if you, like, listen to the Adventure Zone. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You should listen to my podcast first, and then listen to the Adventure Zone. Because the Adventure Zone's like 1,000,000 episodes, and mine is only like 10 right now. So, also mine is just better. Not objectively, it's subjectively. I just really like it. But, yeah, so, like, that's all the fun context. You can go after this video and just, like, listen to that on blast. But kind of, I need to stop shit, like, this isn't an ad. This shouldn't be an ad. Getting back to the important part. All of these videos have been leading up to Regina and her fancy ass outfit, and this is it in full force. It's this unnecessarily elaborate, ridiculous type of outfit. It's super puffy. As you saw before, it has, like, 2 different types of little frilly nonsense. There's heart designs on it. She has a skeleton and a bow on the top part of her dress for no particular reason other than she wants it. It's ridiculous, and it's amazing. And in some type of an effort to, like, get ready to fight, she's pulled a bunch of her dress over to like the side so she can get a better, so she has more free movement. The only problem is that this is a super fluffy dress, so even tying up the end of it doesn't actually do much, but she attempts to do it anyway. And that's just amazing and hilarious to me. Even her socks are like unnecessarily ridiculous because it's a star type design. It's crazy. I love this outfit. Too much is going on, but I think it works because like the colors help to sort of I think link all of these different sort of design choices. So it all looks good. I also want to point out that the whole thing about the red that I've been constantly pointing out returns, but it returns in quite the same way that it originated, because that hoodie clearly isn't supposed to be a part of this ensemble. She has essentially become a red robe again, which is like a cool little thing. And this particular hoodie kind of fits a little bit better into the ensemble for the fact that it's just the most elaborate red red accessory that she had so far. Up until this point, it's been like red sort of just like a little bit of red in her dress and like her red shoes and maybe like one or two accessories. I would still consider the hoodie as like an accessory, but it's far more elaborate. All the other times it's been like a single solid red color, but here like the hoodie was made up of 3 different reds. Not like overly elaborate, but still like it has some stuff going for it. But speaking of overly elaborate, look at that. Look at those socks. Yeah, I was originally going to make those stars black, but I felt like I didn't use enough of the purple. Because so far the purple has only been used for the bow and been used for like the fluffy parts. Oh, I'm going to stop myself real quick because magics is happening. That's the one thing that I didn't get to show off for all of this. That magical skull has been floating around in every part of this series, and she hasn't been utilizing it because she didn't remember that she could use it. But now she does remember, and now she's gonna kick ass with her cool little skull thing. That's how she does her magics. She doesn't need a wand, she has a cute little skull. How fucking badass is that? Also, I think it just fits into like this really weird, cute aesthetic that she has. She can do magic with her skull necklace. Just red. And also, we kind of like glazed over it real fast, but once again, you don't really see that bracer too much. A part of it is just, I don't like drawing that bracer. It's peeking out of her sleeve a little bit, because I have to show that it's still there. But I think a more important part is that even though she's a part of this organization that gave her the bracer, like, she's essentially hiding it under her hoodie, because she has more of an allegiance to being a redcoat than she does to being a part of this organization that she at this point has been a part of for, I think, like a year. That's right, time has been passing all throughout these videos, and you guys didn't even know it. It's been like a year. How rad. And again, like the use of purple, just because I felt like I didn't utilize it enough. So I used it to sort of color over the little hearts. Which, I mean, it makes it look a little bit more blue, because that's kind of the whole thing with doing the color like this. Essentially what I'm doing is I have like the lines, and then I have a clipping tool over it, so it only touches the line art, but then the clipping tool is at a lower opacity, which is why you get like this softer type of vibe going on. But it also means like the cool thing with trying to make the hearts purple doesn't really work out so well, because it's just like a softer purple blue thing going on, but it's fine. I think it's the thought that counts, that I was trying to include purple a little bit more. I think it's more important that there was a lot of blue in here anyway. Even though I say that a lot of her aesthetic is like pastel blues and pinks and purples, it's mostly blues. Alright, and now we're back to the background. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I think this was like a fun little series. I hope you guys had fun listening to me ramble and getting to watch the whole speed paint thing happen. If you liked this, if you liked this whole rambling thing and watching art, please tell me. It will encourage me to do this more. Because God, do I need the encouragement. This voiceover stuff is actually really anxiety inducing for me. So if you like this, tell me and I'll keep doing it. If you don't tell me, I might not do it that often. So it's in your hands. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave you guys. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you around maybe. I'm gonna figure out a way to end these videos properly. Just you wait.